everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. We're here today with Dephemberember day 14, and the prompts are pattern and matchbook. And the animal today is the peacock. So I have a little bit of an idea what I want to do today. And I don't know why I thought of, if anyone has ever watched, is it The Price is Right? There was a game called Plinko. I don't know why, but matchbooks made me think about that. Like, I have no idea why, but I was thinking about the idea of like stacking matchbooks going down like a long page, and you could tuck things in behind and tuck things in. I've simplified the concept, I think, because it would just be a huge piece of ephemera. So I found this peacock in a book that I have, I think it's called like the Lovables or the Huggables or something, and I liked it, but it wasn't exactly the style I was going for. But I will use the pattern on the leaves, my goodness, the feathers. So I've been working on a collection of watercolor animals, and this is the peacock I've been working on, and I just printed it on some brown stationery paper that I've had for quite some time. As I want to use that kind of as the backing for what I'm going to make. So what I want to do is make a couple of matchbooks, and I'm using this really fun handmade sort of vegetation laden kind of paper. So I just want to fold it into thirds, sort of. I think that they're about thirds, not quite, a little bit more, a little smaller. There we go, that's about thirds. Like so. Okay. Then what I want to do is I want to cut each of these strips. Let's make sure I'm in the right spot. I am. Okay. There we go. So the size of the piece of ephemera that I want to make is essentially going to be the size of my peacock to about there, I think. Let's see how much we can fit on with it being reasonably nice, not too big. Right there. Okay, so let's cut this down, and we'll take this piece off. I want this nice piece of vegetation to be on the back. I'm going to back this onto here. Just need to grab a glue stick. I think we're reaching the end of this glue stick, which is okay. Now we'll just line this up here as best I can here. So I've been really thinking a lot about different ways lately to turn a basic white page into an interesting page, and I've been feeling a lot like it's nice to create these page-sized pieces of ephemera that are often like loaded pockets or something like that in some way. So I just have to reach something here. There we go. Okay. Alright, so now that's all glued, and I will cut the bottom here. There. Now I need to make my little matchbooks here. So the way that I want to do that is first I will create the top, and then with the bottom I'm going to fold it up about 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and that should come down, which it does. And then I'm going to use a stapler to just staple the front together, like so, like a typical matchbook works, you know, like this, right? So what I want to now do is I want to glue down the 2 sides, but I don't want to close it up because I want it to be like a little spot that I could tuck something into. Okay. And also that will be able to slip in there if I want it to. Okay. There we go. And then I'll make one more, I think, because I think one right here and another one below it. Might need to make these a little smaller. Let me just get them put together here, and then I'll see if I need to trim them down a little smaller, because they're a little bit bigger than your traditional matchbook, I think. And then we'll do the glue here too. Okay. And this one I need to poke in here as well. And just readjust that fold. There we go. Okay, so yeah, the idea is I want them to go kind of like this. So I'm going to make them a little bit smaller on both sides here. And then we'll adjust this fold again to maybe there. I want it to override a little. So now we actually have this. That can get a little bit shorter, I think. Yeah. And then I'll have to glue again because I cut the section off that had glue on it. I'm going to keep the other one big. They don't need to be the same size, right? Why? Why would they need to be the same size? They don't. So then what I'm going to do next is I want to use this peacock pattern to decorate the front of these, and I'm going to do that using this punch. So I'll take one punch of that. I think, yeah, that will fit there. Perfect. Then this one, and that will go there. Okay, so I need some oxide. I'm going to decorate these. Grab some paper here. Where's mine? Right there. Okay. So I'm just going to use Distress Oxide in Broken China, and I'm going to just go over the top here of this rough paper. Actually, I should be going over this side because this is the visible side with the with the staple. Silly me. Just like that. Flip this one over. And then I think I will add a little bit of water. This is on a really, hold on, there we go. Not so much a spray as a squirt. So just let the water kind of sit for a moment just to kind of give it a bit of a watery feel in places, watercolory feel. And then I'll just take a piece of paper, another scrap, just kind of go over it and pick up that excess water. I'll take these threads out of here, I think. My handmade paper threads. Okay. So these are still a little bit damp. I will just hit them with my heat gun real quick. Okay, that's fine. So then we'll lay these back down. This one this way. This one this way. Let me get the paper out of here. Don't need that anymore. Like that. Then I'm going to glue just 2 sides. Alright, so I'm going to now do a little bit of drying and stitching, and then I'll come back and finish the decorating. Okay, so my stitching is done. So now we have this and we have this, and I just did a bit of stitching around the edge just to make it decorative. And then I will take my little patterns, these little punched patterns of the peacock feathers from the other piece of paper, and we will decorate the front cover of the matchbook. Okay. Then I think I'll take a little bit of gilding wax, and I'll just kind of gild the edges a bit. Let's grab my glue book here so I don't get gilding wax everywhere. I just think the gold gives a nice bit of a frame. It also looks really nice with the peacock blue. Just takes a minute though to get all the way around here. It's a little bit of gilding. Okay. That should be good. Yeah, okay. So, put that away for a moment. Okay, so then we have, I think, a finished piece. Now, I will make stuff to go in this when I decide what I'm going to do with it, but right now we have a tuck spot here, and we have a tuck spot here, and then you open this up and you have a tuck in here, and then you open this up and you have a tuck in here. So it's a fun little kind of, you know, dynamic little page cover, I would say. You know, if you have a white page in a journal that you need to just fully cover, there you go. So that is my project today. I would say easy peasy, right? Just a quickie, not too difficult. You could put a nice word snippet here. I'm thinking I'm going to create these little mini journal cards, maybe out of even just this paper, and put little word snippets on them. We'll see. So that's it for me for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having as much fun as I am with Dephemberember, and I will be back tomorrow.